Hey everyone, it's Tobes, and welcome to your second monitor. Today, for Midweek Magic, we have a Phantom Bot Draft. It's going to be Tarkir Dragonstorm. I enjoy Tarkir Dragonstorm Limited, so I hope you'll enjoy this. Let's get into it. Alright. Herd Heirloom is our rare in Pack 1. Until end of turn, target creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample and Ophidian. Okay. This seems good if I want to play big things. I usually like playing big things, but we've got a lot of good looking cards here. We don't want to really commit to anything yet, but if we're playing green, we might be in Temur, we might be in Sultai, we could be in Abzan. I enjoy Abzan. Yeah, let's do it. Herd Heirloom. All right, let's see. This is a big dragon. I mean, I feel like that speaks for itself. Maybe we need a big dragon. Of course, Sun Procurin is really good. Let's see. We've got Constrictor Sage as well. This is not terrible. I feel like we probably don't just go into Temur yet. Let's do the Kirin. Static Snare and Quarrymath and Stalwart. These are good white cards. Yeah. Well, we might be in white, so let's Static Snare. This is 5 mana, but it's less if they attack, and then it's an O-ring. Sure. Ooh. Good options here. I mean, there's always the Evolving Wilds, too. Lion Weight. Returns a creature card to your hand, and then it bites something based on that thing's power. If we're playing big stuff, that's fun. I mean, it's not white, but that's okay. Yeah, I like that. I'm definitely a sucker in this format for the 3-color cards. They just seem like a good time. All right. So if we're going Sultai, for example, then Alchemist's Assistant we could do a lot worse than. 2 mana, 2/1 with lifelink, and then you can renew it for 1 and a black to put a lifelink counter on something. I don't hate that. Sol Rogue Pack Beast, on the other hand, is pretty good if we're going wide, which we might be. Just kind of slowly going with it. But if we're doing the Sun Procurin, which is a great card, we can play this Wayspeaker Bodyguard with it. Bring something back from the graveyard. Ooh, yeah. Herd Heirloom. Just let's play creature spells. Maybe that's okay to just have. Yeah, we're gonna do the Wayspeaker Bodyguard. All right, what do we have here? So a lot of Abzan colors mostly. I feel like it's hard to say no to Snakeskin Veil, but we may be able to just splash green in like a Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. This is we're definitely not in red, at least so far. So let's say Herd Heirloom cares about Ferocious. So I don't think we care about Strategic Betrayal. At this point, I see we leave the Feral Deathgorger and just fix our mana. Okay. We got another Salt Road Pack Beast that we could go for. Triggers our Herd Heirloom. I'm just thinking, being in Abzan and maybe splashing blue for Lion Weight. Abzan's not terrible. Yeah, let's get the Pack Beast. Keep going for white here. Trade Route Envoy is good. Sure. Formation Breaker is a 3/3 as long as we have a counter on something, which we might. I feel like that's maybe better than the Sunshield or the Aggressive Negotiations. So yeah, I'm feeling more and more like this is an Abzan deck. I've done okay in Abzan so far. Champion of Doosan. 4-2 trample. I'm looking at this versus the Lancer. I like the Lancer, but this is 4 power, which we like for Herd Heirloom. 4-2 trample, you can renew it to put a trample counter and a 1-1 counter. Yeah, sounds good. All right, we've got a reputable merchant for more counters, like him. Sarkhan's Resolve. This is an okay removal spell. Maybe we'll play it. Of the 2 of these, Worthy Cost seems good. The Bone Splinters. And then I don't care about Aggressive Negotiations. What do you have? Ooh, New Way Forward is really fun, but we're not there. We're not in that. We could Opulent Palace in order to get our blue splash a little bit, but we shouldn't be too tempted by that at this point. Let's see what else we've got. Attuned Hunter. Whenever Motor War cards leave your graveyard, put a counter on this creature. 3-3 trample. That's not awful. Osseous Exhale. I've found that these Exhale cards in Dragonstorm Standard, or at least in Dragonstorm Limit, I should say, I always want to run more of them than I end up running. And they're not bad, but I don't have any dragons yet, so I'm not gonna settle into that too much yet. Now this Behold the Dragon as well, and it just, that's pretty good. Are we just doing the Caustic Exhale? It's a bot draft. It could wheel. We'll do this Hunter. All right, we're not getting the Sibsig Ceremony. Do not worry. Sage of the Fang. When it enters, put a counter on it. You can renew it for 4 to put a counter and then double the counters. I don't hate that. And we've got a lot of green so far. Relatively little black. That is not... I don't hate that. Yeah, I think that's where we want to be. Well, what is this? Duty Beyond Death. Sacrifice a creature, my stuff gets indestructible, and a counter on everything. I like that, but I'm going to get this Sage. Alright, this Delcoven Pack Beasts is really annoying. So maybe it's worth getting. Bearer of Glory has done pretty well for me so far. Coordinated Mover, we are a little low on removal so far, but I'm kind of okay with that. Salt Road Skirmish, destroy a creature, and basically mobilize 2. 4 mana. It's black. Gives us black. And I guess we're in black. I really like this. We're taking the Pack Beasts. That seems fun. We're here to have fun. We're not necessarily here to play well. If you have 3 or more different kinds of counters, this becomes essentially a 6/6. You cast it from your graveyard with Finality counter, which is one of those types of counters. That's a possibility. Encroaching Dragonstorm, though, gets us lands. I like that. We don't really have dragons to trigger it yet, but we might. Kentry Nurturer endures. Endure gives us counters if we want that. I think we go with the Veteran. It's also got a 4 power, so it helps our Herd Heirloom. So Heritage Wreck is always a good one. If we're going to do our blue splash, we had the Skirmag Night Watch, but it's not that exciting to me. This is not really our pack. Delta Bloodflies is a 1/2 flyer. When it attacks, if we have a creature with a counter on it, yeah, we'll have a little something. Okay, I think the usual wisdom here is to take the Sagu Wildling so we can fix our mana and then just have a good dragon. We have another coordinated coordinated maneuver is a removal spell. Inspirited Vanguard. Ooh, Inspirited. When it enters or attacks, it endures 2. So it's a 5/4 for 5, and then gets even bigger. Yeah, that seems fun. Let's play it. All right, we're back to this pack. Oh no, this is pick 8, so we haven't seen this yet. I don't think we need another Delta Bloodflies. We might not even need the first one. So let's just round out our collection. Riverwheel Sweep. Okay, we've got Sarkhan's Resolve again. Let's take this Crocodile. We're probably not going to play it. And let's take this Nightblade Brigade. Probably not going to play it. And Alesha's Legacy is a removal spell, so we'll do that. Kin Tree Nurturer, not bad. We're just picking the things that are in our colors now. Neither of these are really in our colors, so we'll take this one. And same for the Rescue Leopard. All right, last pack. Crater Hoof. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to do it, but do we pick one? I don't know. It is tempting. We also have this Dawnbreaker, rather, which is not terrible. Absent Devotee, not terrible either. But I bet it's going to wheel. We're taking the Crater Hoof. We're probably not going to run it, but you never know. You never know. Oh, another Kieran. I don't mind that a bit. Do we have any other better options? I want it. Oh, what is this thing? Twin Moss Stormbrood. Oh yeah, 6 mana ETB, gain 5 life, and it has the red omen. Yeah, maybe not. So we can do the Osseous Exhale, since we've got that. We've got Caustic Exhale as another option. Our current mana breakdown is pretty even. We're a little heavy on green. We got a lot of creatures though, right? Yeah, but it's gonna be 15 creatures probably. I feel like we are heavier on Osseous Exhale than Piercing Exhale, but we could just do Worthy Cost or Caustic Exhale. Caustic Exhale seems good. Yeah, let's do that. All right, we've got another Champion of Doosan. We've got this Undergrowth Leopard, which I do enjoy the Undergrowth Leopard. Nothing else is really speaking to me right now. I guess this Dragonback Lancer is fine. What does our 4-drop slot look like? Only 3 right now? Got plenty of 2-drops. We might even keep them all. Let's get this Dragonback Lancer, I think. Okay, Formation Breaker is back. We saw this guy before. Bearer of Glory is also very good. Coordinated Maneuver. And then this Trade Route Envoy. Maybe that seems good. So we're going to be a little light on removal, and I don't mind that. I think we're going to have a good time with this either way. Let's do this, because we're going to be a little heavy on creatures. Heavier than I normally am. I think, as much as I like several of these, we'll get the Devotee. I don't think there's anything wrong with any of these Devotees. Ooh, Big Thing is big. Yeah, I feel like Big Thing is big. Let's have it as our top end, maybe. We could have another Devotee. They just keep coming back, and they're pretty good that way. Yeah, I don't think we're going to run 2 of them, though. We'll get this Rebellious Strike, and we probably won't run it. Same for the Nightblade Brigade. I have enough of those, so we'll get this Reigning Victor, since we already have a brigade if we want it. The same is probably true of this Worthy Cost. We might take it, but we may not. I have I have all the Nightblade Brigades I want. And then Aggressive Negotiations, and last is our basic island. All right, let's build a deck. Right. For those of you who aren't aware of this, you can always do a search here, and that will sort it out for you. So you can look at things based on their mana value. Right now, we're looking at 20 creatures and 8 non-creatures. Normally, I generally run, as is the accepted wisdom, 17 lands, 23 spells, and I'll usually do 15 creatures, 8 non-creatures, because I just enjoy non-creatures a lot. However, let's cut Lie in Wait, because we're going to be a pretty creaturey deck here. So what do we have for removal? Alesha's Legacy is kind of removal. Herd Heirloom is ramp, and it's a good card. We'll run it, but This is removal, and these are removal. So we've got 5 removal spells, 6 if you count this, and that's our 7 non-creatures. So we need to cut 4 of these creatures. Let's see what we've got. The big guy we may not need. Inspirited Vanguard seems like a good card. I don't love the big guy, especially since Salt Road Pack Beast can come out early and it draws us a card. Let's cut the big guy for now. Dragonback Lancer, Wayspeaker Bodyguard, 100 Battle Veteran. Maybe we cut one of these Envoys. Maybe we get rid of these Blood Flies. Which of these speaks to me most? I don't really care about this Kintree Nurturer that much. So what are we looking at for our curve? 3, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, or 3, 1 rather. And 16, 7 is not horrible. We've got just one of those fixing lands. Is there anything else that jumps out at us that we drafted that we might want? I don't think we need another worthy cost, obviously. Do we want to swap that for a Rebellious Strike? I don't think so. What's our color balance? Yeah, we just got a little bit more white than black. As you can see, this deck is built to be more about variety than it is consistency. I think that's fun. We've got a few things that'll trigger on entering, so that'll help with our Sun Procurants. Yeah, let's do this. Deck's perfect. No complaints. Let's get into it. Right on. All right, we have the natural. We don't have a good first few turns play, though. I say we mulligan. That's pretty bad. So we can do this, get another land of a different color. Sure, we'll keep this. Let's throw away this forest. Play a forest. We will use the Omen here to get a different color card. Yeah, let's get a white Force. We'll be able to play that next turn with the Herd Heirloom, which we can use only for creature spells, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll draw a creature spell. Sarkhan's Resolve is not a creature spell, but we can't use it yet anyway, so it's fine. So we've got 3 removal spells in hand. And we'll have 4 mana next turn, so we can cast most anything that we have in our deck. Our opponent is waiting for something cool to happen, so let's move some horses around and some soldiers. Yeah, Formation Breaker, that's something. Alright. So right now we can't cast Worthy Cost because Herd Heirloom only makes mana that we can use to cast creature spells. We also can't, of course, cast Static Snare unless we're being attacked with 2 things. But Sarkhan's Resolve, if they drop a dragon or something, that will be pretty clutch. Our opponent has Mardu colors out and has 7 cards in hand and is thinking about it. Cuddle Fox. Ooh, we got the Pack Beasts. That is a card. Less than its power can't block it. Sure, we'll pass. We don't want to take 3 from the Pack Beasts and not be able to do anything about it. What we can do is block with a Breaker and make it into a 5/4. I bet they're going to have a removal spell for that. But it will at least get the removal spell out of their hand. It's not a great play. But they're taking their time with this. We'll see how it plays out when they play their card. And maybe they will soon. Maybe not. Yep. All right. We've got a surveil trigger. They're going to decide if they want to keep it on top. Looks like they do. Giving themselves haste. Okay. So it's a 4/3 death touch with haste, and they're going to mobilize 4 here. That's a lot. That's me taking 8 damage, which is not terrible. I think it's probably okay. I say we block here. Sarkon's Resolve to kill this. Static Snare to kill this, or exile it. And then their board is empty. I've only taken 4. It's not awful. And we got our black mana, which is not exactly what we want, but we will play it. Now let's see what they've got. They can harmonize this for another 5, minus, of course, an amount of generic mana equal to the power of a creature they choose to tap. But I don't think that's going to happen quite yet. Although, we'll see. Maybe they'll play 2 creatures, use 1 to harmonize the Wild Ride, and then be able to attack with the other one. Oh no, what is this? A 2/4 with mobilize 1 right now, but it's got death touch. Ooh, it's a lot. And then this gives +3/+0. Ooh, I don't love it. Yeah, let's do this. That's worthy cost to kill this thing and keep our better creature, I believe. It's probably a good idea. Keeping them off their game is a pretty good idea if we're on the back foot. And right now, I'm not so concerned about our life total difference as I am the fact that they've got 3 cards in hand and we've got nothing. If they take out the Hunter, that is okay with me. If they take out the Static Snare, well, I like that a little less, but just glad to get rid of their big creature, or big dangerous creature. They might be pretty heavily on their mobilize. All right, we've got at least a spell in hand, and we're gonna see if they play it. Okay, we got a Feral Deathgorger. Gonna get rid of 2 things from my graveyard, presumably. Yep, that's okay. They were 2, yeah, my creature. Okay. I'm just gonna play this 5/4 and call it a day. If I can attack with it and use the Herd Heirloom on it, that will be pretty sweet. The Feral Deathgorger, it's a dangerous blocker, but they might be tempted to attack with it. I don't think they're going to. We'll see. They have 2 cards in hand, and that's a lot of options for them. They may be able to play a creature and then use the Deathgorger to harmonize the Wild Ride. This creature enters, target creature can't block this turn. Sounds okay to me. It's going to be the Inspirited Vanguard, I assume. They are deciding. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Wait, does it? I guess it doesn't matter either way. Oh, I see. If they were to... Well, no, they're going to equip. Okay, I guess that is fine. Doesn't matter which one they chose in that point. So that draws them a card. Okay. And then this only cares about cards leaving my graveyard. Okay. Well, let's herd heirloom. Do something with this. Let's attack with it. And make it even bigger. So it's pretty safe. They're tapped out, so they can block with it and just lose it. Sure, I'm fine with that. And then I'll draw a card here. That's pretty good. Let's do this at sorcery speed and draw another card. Because we're gonna bounce this. Play this. If it was a token, draw a card. I'm sorry, I misread it. Well, that's fine. We've got this land in hand, which we're leaving up for some reason. We don't have any mana open, but maybe they will. If they get in with the Death Gorger, we can block with the Kieran at least. We don't really need to, but I think it's a good idea at this point. Oh, that's large. Deals 2 damage to any target and you gain 2 life. If a player's dealt damage this way, they discard a card. Alright, they're either going to kill the Kieran, which is going to be real bad for us, or they hit me and I have to... Okay, they kill the Kieran. Sounds good. So they're at 16. I don't think I can beat them. They're going to attack with the Death Gorger, of course. That seems fine. Don't draw. What do I get? Anything? Nothing real good. So let's use the Herd Heirloom to draw another card with this Inspirited Vanguard. We don't need to endure 2 and make a spirit. We'll just try and get as much damage in as we can. Because if we can't kill both of their things, we're done. I don't think I have anything that'll kill both of their things. They go 7, we draw a card. Is it useful? It's not. Good game. It was a good game. Alright. Well, 1 game down. Let's try taking a look at what's up next. What's great about Midweek Magic is you just play until you've won. Until you've gotten your 3 wins, rather. So we don't have to worry about getting too many losses and getting kicked out of the event. Ooh, Pixel Art of Johnny. Midweek Magic is always worth doing. I don't believe there's ever a Midweek Magic where you have to pay for it. So, yeah, I think it's always worth it to get. I think we'll keep this just so we can build toward our Attuned Hunter. All right, Thornwood Falls. Say that Plains. No. Do they get their land? I bet they do. Yeah, they did. Sure, we'll play this Swamp. And we'll leave our Caustic Exhale for a little later, I think. Yeah, I can take 1. It's okay. We've got Teamer colors for the opponent. So let us play this Reputable Merchant and just get ourselves a nice 3/3. Alright, we've got a bird. Wizard. It's a bird, that's a wizard. I say we play this, and we have a trick. we'll play that. We'll attack with the merchant. Oh, they don't want to block. That is okay with me. We will. What does this actually do? Beginning of your upkeep. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you do, put a counter on something. No, I don't think so. Let's kill this. We can pay for the ward. And we will. Breaching Dragonstorm? Wow. Let's see. Cast it if it's 8 or less. Ooh, and they bounce our merchant. Okay, well, Breaching Dragonstorm's pretty cool. We can kill that with Caustic Exhale, which I think we may do. Let's play the Attuned Hunter. And then... let's go ahead and Omen this thing, so that we can get ourselves another green source. And then we'll... Oh. So here's what I foolishly just did. I was going to behold the dragon that we omened in order to use the Caustic Exhale. Didn't work for us if we did it in that order. Oh well. We didn't come here to play well. We came here to play. What's fun is fun. Alright, they're gonna draw 3 and they discarded another Morong River Regent. Okay. Embermouth Sentinel. They're gonna get themselves. I'm gonna. Oh, okay, a basic land. Alright. Sounds good. Here's this forest. So with 6 mana. Only one white source. Sure. Let's get our 3/3 flyer, and we'll just leave up the Caustic Exhale in case we need it. Maybe they're going to do something degenerate. We'll see. Return 2 other non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Okay. So maybe it's going to bounce more than my creatures? No, just my creatures. Okay, sure. So they want to cascade into something else. We can go ahead and Caustic Exhale this. So, oh, we don't have Spell Pierce, do we? Oh no, Snakeskin Veil, wow. Yeah, we're doing pretty poorly. I think that may be just game. I have anything I could do here? I can have this as a blocker, and I've got 5 mana. That doesn't do much for me. Yeah, let's call it. Good game. I did have fun. I generally have fun. But that's for me to know. No, I have an achievement. Seems fine. Let's see. Alright, 3rd time. Maybe the charm? We'll see. I don't have a title. Should I have a title? Perhaps. Playing against the Virtuous. LRBM. Champion of Doosan is a 4/2 trample on turn 3. That's a bit slow, but that's okay with me. We'll find other lands. I like it when my opponent plays the gain lands. It just moves their turn along so quickly. I just like the gain lands in general. Here's our champion. This thing, 2/2 for 2, sacrifice another creature for 2, and get a counter on it. It's pretty okay. Right now, it looks like they may be Abzan as well. Or Abzan, perhaps? Dragonstorm Globe, okay. Let's go on in. Will they trade? No. Dragonback Lancer. Alright, we've got a flyer. And we can mobilize. No black mana, but that's okay. Let's see what they give us. Maybe they're off a color too. Well, they have the Dragonstorm Globe now, I suppose. What do you got for us, opponent? Locks it on Battle Priest. Beginning of combat. Oh, it's one of these. That seems fun. Let's just go on in and treat them like we're just gonna slam. And we can. Oh, nope. Wrong mode. Click the correct mode. And we survive. Do a little bit of damage. Seems alright. That thing. It's pretty good. Oh, practitioner, huh? Are we? Yeah. So far, just Orzhov. Okay. When it enters and endures one, I assume it's going to endure one and put a counter on itself. Let's go to the top. Speaker Bodyguard gets non-land permanents, mana value 2 or less. Don't have any of those in the graveyard right now. We take 3, I'm gonna assume. Alright. Salt Road Pack Beast. Sure, that is a good blocker, and it draws us a card. Maybe we get the land we're looking for. We don't, that's okay. We'll come in this way. Lets us mobilize. It forces them to trade if they want to get rid of this champion, and then we can renew it next turn. That seems fine. Yeah. They get a little life link there, but that's fine. So they're sitting on 6 mana. We just need any black source, and we'll be able to do some good stuff. Ooh, nice. So we've both got, it's not really a camel, it's a beast, but pack beastie. So they've got something that's 1 or 2 mana. And they're gonna cast it so they can get their Poised Practitioner trigger. Unburied Earthcarver will be a 3/3. If they eat something, it'll become a 4/4. I think I'm fine just taking the 3. Yeah, of the things they... Oh, that's a shame. We're getting our high curve stuff right now. I suppose that's fine. We'll do this. This is a little bit of removal a little bit of a removal magnet. So at least it gets a card out of their hand, perhaps. It's not going to do a great job of blocking. But maybe we don't need it to. Ooh, simple carrot. Bounce something. Salt Road Pack Beast, okay. Alright. Seems okay. Let's bring out the champion and let's make these things, give these pack beasts a bigger butt. I know the trample counter doesn't help us too much there, but who knows what we'll get to see. The trample counter gets us one little bit closer to the 100 battle veteran being able to be a 6/6. That's okay with me. Yeah. Draw yourself another card. They've got 4 mana up. I wonder if they are... Oh, yeah. I wonder if they are off a color the way that we are. Can't get anything back. That's okay. They don't really have a good attack, though. Other than, I guess, in the air. Interesting choice. Okay. So let's kill the practitioner. It costs us our Salt Road Pack Beast. That's okay with me. We go to 6. Is that right? No, to 7. So if we attack now, and they block, we don't quite have it. Doesn't look like. But on the backswing, they kill us. Is that right? So they'll take 3. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other creatures. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go for it. Swing in, mobilize 4. I think minimum damage. Yeah, minimum damage is 7. We got him. Good game. Let's see if they want it to be over. All right, easy trade, good block, and then that's it. Thank you. See, worried about good gaming someone on the win, but they returned it, and that's the kind of sportsmanship we like to see. I should be good gaming people a little bit more. No, I think I have been. Well, either way, we should good game people. Let's see what we get. Something cool? No, I have so much Murders to Karlov Manor. I just get some gems. That's a shame. Wish they would give you a different rare that you're missing rather than just 20 gems. All right, La Croix. Any francophones in the audience? I'm sorry. All right, we'll start with our planes. We're going to begin with the Absent Devotee. This is just a sweet card. A 2/1 that filters your mana once per turn. And then for 3, you can raise dead it. It's pretty good. Ooh, Dragon Brood's Relic. We'll see what that's about in just a moment. First, we'll attack. We'll play our Pack Beasts. This lets you Springleaf Drum. And then for 8 mana, you make a 4/4 flyer with lifelink, and it bolts something when it comes in. Okay, cool. Let's attack, if they'll let us. We'll Sun Pearl Kieran, and now we actually can. Ooh, okay. They're going to do sort of a stock up. With Sun Pearl Kieran, we actually can bounce something, and it's a token, so we can draw a card. What's this? Draw a card. All right, I'll take it. Salt Road Pack Beast. Draw another card. All right, that was a solid turn. Sun Pearl Kieran is, and also Absent Devotee, are both good cards for us to bring back with the Wayspeaker Bodyguard if they die, so we don't have to be as careful with them as we might otherwise. Oh, Codus. Codus is indestructible. I don't like that. I think what we're going to do is this. Let's swing in with everything. Let's mobilize. Alright, Codis will eat our devotee. We will worthy cost Codis away by sacrificing one of these mobilized tokens. And then we win. Good game. Alright. Our losing streak may be at an end. Of course, that's tempting fate. But we got our second win. That's pretty good. So, what is our second rare? This one's an actual card. It's a mythic. Sword of Wealth and Power. That's so cool. From the big score. 3 mana. For an equipment that equips for 2. Like all the swords, equipped creature gets +2/+2 and protected from instants and sorceries. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, make a treasure. When you next cast an instant or sorcery, copy it and choose new targets. That's neat. That's a cool card. Sure would like that in paper. Alright. This may be our last game. Let's see what kind of way this goes. We are up against AJR. All right. I shouldn't keep this. Much though I would like to. This is a little bit better. Let's keep this, and let's get rid of the Salt Road Pack Beast, because I may not even draw white. We'll see. White sources, that is. Black. Okay. Do we get out the champion first or the sage? I think the champion first. Don't feel bad about bottoming that Salt Road Pack Beast. Alright, our opponent is in 4 colors right now. Stormplane Entertainment, okay, sounds good. Let's play the veteran. They have removal for this? Ooh, they do. Alright. That's okay with me. If we play the Herd Heirloom, then let's bring back the veteran. We now have a white source for our creatures, at least. Another Ice Ridge Serpent. Okay. Alright, I see what we're doing here. Let's bring back the veteran. And pass. Aw. Well, it tapped in a way I didn't want it to. I guess that's okay. Yeah, we'll block like this. Sun Pearl Kirin out to bounce the dragon. Bounce the veteran, I mean. I don't know that we're going to do very well here. Alright, team, let's see what we can do. We're going to tap this for white. Bring out the Reputable Merchant. We're going to make the Sun Pearl Kirin a little bit bigger so that it can block the Boulderborn Dragon when we Caustic Exhale. We don't have the ability to do much more, so we're going to just hang back. We'll see what they do. Sun Pearl Kirin, let's put the Merchant against one of these. Caustic Exhale to make this small. Let's see if this hurts us pretty bad. Looks like it will. Countered. Oof. Alright. That's pretty good. Are they gonna press it? Nope, doesn't look like. Well, We will... Yeah, we'll Sage of the Fang. Get ourselves this. And then we can Lesher's Legacy to keep it alive. They try to do something crazy to us. We go down to 4. Don't love that. So we've got to kill the Boulderborn Dragon, or we're just dead. Nope, we're just dead either way. So that's 5, and then worthy cost to kill something else. No, I think that's it for us. We'll play it out. Play out. Oh, actually, we gained 3 life, so maybe not. Sage of the Fang has a renew ability on it. So we can do this. We can exile the Boulderborn Dragon, sacrificing this. We can at least chump block this dragon. We couldn't hit this, of course, because of its ward. Or we could trade with the Ice Ridge Servant, depending on what they play now. We may just be dead. Can't trade with the Ice Ridge Serpent anymore. We can jump here. Pretty sure this is the end for us. Yeah, no good. Play this. Renew with this. Oh, can't renew with this. Just say good game. And concede. Alright. Perhaps we only have one more then. That's okay. Another achievement. Seems good. Alright. Game, I believe, 6. We'll see how this one goes. Alright. Narok with the Tezzeret avatar. How can we do this? This is okay. I was on Devotee on turn 2. Oh, we've got a turn 1. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to guess red. I mean, how can I know? White. Okay. I think they're Abzan as well. They are our one gain land. Haven't seen it this whole event. Okay. Emerald Sentinel, they're going to put, I'm going to guess, a swamp on top. Narset Sleeves, good choice for this. Mountain on top. Okay. Naya colors. Huh. Alright. Well, the Devotee. We're just going to take whatever they throw at us. Dragonstorm Globe? Okay. We're doing dragon stuff. Seems good. Sure, let's just pass. We can flash in the Sun Pearl Kirin if we want to. Perhaps after blocking. Kind of interested as to why they didn't attack last turn with the Embermouth Sentinel, but that's okay. I think we just pass into it. Yeah. Didn't want to bounce the Abzan Devotee because I want to use its ability to play something that's green. It's alright. Ooh, they've got their own Devotee. So we've got 5 mana in basically whatever colors we want. Oh yeah. Well, they used a good removal spell. So let's get our own big creature. Just endure 2 it up for this Inspirited Vanguard. I think this is a good card. Ooh, Unending Whisper. They're running 5 colors. That's... Wait, we haven't seen black yet, I guess. They can play it with Sultai, DOT, but... Well, we have black. Let's... I hate this Sultai Devotee. It's in my way. Maybe if... Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Worthy cost. Exile this. Sacrifice this. Attack. Become large. Let's pass. We can always Absent Devotee this back in. We can get this back into our hand during our turn, or during their turn rather. Okay, they've got Dragon. Seems good. Right. Let's Devotee this into our hand so that we can play it on their turn. Oh yeah. Let's get rid of their dragon. Their Devotee again. Hey! They've had enough. Wow, at 24 life, they scoop. Wow, alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. That concludes this week's Midweek Magic. I appreciate you tuning in. Remember, magic is fun. You should play more Magic.